Good afternoon. I'm Taryn Krista, Martin County Administrator, with your weekday update for Wednesday, May 6th. Yesterday, while I was participating in our regularly scheduled board meeting, Bob Hoganson filled in for me and talked about Martin County beaches and waterways. Today, I want to talk about the data that we received from the Florida Department of Health, or DOH, and walk through some of the charts for COVID-19 and what that data looks like for Martin County. During a health crisis such as COVID-19, DOH is the lead agency as directed by the governor. They are responsible for collection and dissemination of data. Martin County does not collect data. We are sharing DOH's data, and this is what you see on our Martin County dashboards and on our daily reports. The first graph we'll look at is new cases by day. This is the number of new positive cases reported to DOH. You may notice that there are variations in this data. That is due to reassignment of cases based on the counties in which those folks reside. Next up, let's look at test results. DOH reports positive, negative, inconclusive, and pending test results and has definitions for all these categories on their website. While all results are available on their website and dashboard, we're showing positive and negative test data on our dashboard. There's been a lot of conversation about hospitalization and bed availability. This graph shows new hospital admissions by day and reassures us that the healthcare system in Martin County is in good shape and is not overwhelmed. It's important to remember that data does not reflect whether or not a person is still hospitalized. It simply represents new admissions by day. There's no data provided about their length of stay. So next, let's look at new test results received by day. This reflects data received by DOH from Florida Community Health Centers, Cleveland Clinic Martin Health, the Florida Department of Health in Martin County, as well as urgent care centers or any licensed testing agency. As agencies are not required to report pending tests, this graph is a representation of final results. And finally, I'd like to look at positivity rate. This represents a percentage of people that tested positive out of the total number tested. We're going to add this to our daily reports, and each Saturday will include a weekly positive percentage. We continue to get questions about recovery data and why it's not available. There's no agreed upon definition for recovery. Recovery definitions range from a patient who is no longer symptomatic, contagious, once a negative test result is received, or no longer requires hospitalization. Can someone be recovered if they suffer long-term effects from having the virus? Several countries are reporting that people they thought had recovered are now relapsing. Until some of these issues and definitions are worked out at the local, state, and national level, the Department of Health will not be providing a metric for recovery. I hope this has been a helpful explanation of the data we're sharing. We continue to use this information and the trends we see to make data-based decisions. We want our movements to be strategic, fact-based, and transparent, so we can step forward together into recovery. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow.